Once again, welcome to my channel. My name is Paulus Bukwe. We are going to be carrying out this exercise you see on the display today. It looks a little bit challenging, a little bit complex, but it's also all about circles and aligning them, targeting them to each other as the case may be, with some angular work to be done. So we have some clue. The first clue given this exercise is this particular one. A vertical line with a line at 86 degrees apart. Then we have these lines. From there we'll now move towards this. Then after having done all this, we'll now begin to do the other stuff around it. So we're going to dive in right away, starting with this clue they give us here. So the first thing is we're going to draw a construction line. I prefer to use red. We'll draw a vertical line. Press enter. We're done. And I'll take another one, and this other one I want it to be at the center midpoint of this circle. I don't know what's going to be it, but I draw it this way, and I'm going to use my geometric constraint coincident. I want the middle of this line to coincide with the side of this, so it's here, and I use my dimensional constraint angular to specify the angle between this and this. But before I do that, geometric constraint vertical, use that to make sure this line remains vertical. Geometric constraint fixed, I also want it to be fixed, so I want this line also to be fixed. Good. So now dimensional constraint angular, from here to here it's supposed to be 86, so we're going to put it 86. Good, the right position. So likewise we're going to consider doing this and this too. So I'm taking my line 2, starting from here, put something here, enter. Start another line from here, come here, press enter. Another line from here, come here, from here, press enter. Okay, geometric constraint coincidence, I want all of them to be coincidental at the middle of this guy here. Enter. U. Now if you look at it, it's speaking the same, not the center that I'm interested in. I'm interested with the edge, so always take note of that. Another one, this guy here, this guy. So all of them are together and they cannot move. So now I'm going to use my dimensional constraint angular to determine the angle between this and this, which is 116. Okay, you come here, you see it's 116, 97, 72. Repeat it. This and this should be 97. Enter. No, there's a mistake. 97. Enter. Then 97. Then the last one is 72. Definitely. But to be double sure, you see what's going to happen. I'll specify this and this and this. Sorry, what is that? Dimensional constraint angular. Okay, this and this. 70 what? It ought to be 72. Something is missing. Oh, I've not done that. Okay, this 72. No, that's a mistake then. Dimensional constraint angular, I didn't do this 75. Good. 75. See, everything move to the other side. So if I repeat it here, now you see 72, because that's only what remains, and it's daily. There's no need doing that. So what constraint the geometry do you want to create? Yes, reference purposes. So all our lines properly constrained. Let's hide it, clean up. Sorry, excuse me. Let me take some water, please. We're in the Hamilton season. We're in another part of the world called winter. Here is very dry, just a little cold but dry. So we have this perfectly laid out. Now what else do we need to do? Consider this circle of diameter 60 with an offset circle of 8. We're going to do that immediately. So we take a circle. The circle must coincide with the middle of this. On diameter, press D for diameter 60. Now this is not a construction line, so I want to go back to my proper line. Sorry about that. Okay, dimensional constraint diameter. Diameter is 60. Diameter 60. Okay. So diameter is 60, and that's a good one. Then we're going to offset it by 8. Offset by 8. So you're offsetting the circle by 8 to get the outer one. Press enter. Good. Dimensional constraint. And put a radius. Okay. So I pick this. Then we have 38 instead of 30 on the other side. Okay. Now, if you look at it, we have under offset here to the center of this smaller circle of radius 4. Circle is radius 4 and it's 6. So we're going to offset the same by 6 to offset 6. Good. We've offset it by 6, and that should be a construction line. So construction circle, just a guide. So we have it there that way. So right away we're going to draw these 4 circles which are of radius 4 each. So here I pick this and I pick this radius 4. Okay, ought to be proper circle because they are part of our drawing. All right, let me try something I've not done before. Let me see if can do that. Let me see. So if I pick this pattern, circular. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. 72 comma, I don't know if that is permitted. No, it's not permitted. Okay, just playing around. So dimensional constraint radial, I want to constrain it. This is 4. Okay, I can copy it. Right click this, right click it, copy it, the center of it, then I move it to this point here. Okay, and I move it to this point here, intersection, then I move it to this point here, intersection, enter. So you can see that saves us a lot of time too. Constraint, hide all. So we have our circles perfectly drawn. Okay, I haven't done that. Yes, we've done this. Now we have this other circle of radius 8. Check here, you have radius 8. So do that from here. 8. Okay, I want it to be proper line, red layer. Okay, dimensional constraint radial 8, enter. Right click this and copy from here, move it to here, enter. Okay, so we have this drawn here, we have this and this well taken care of already. So we need to determine these circles and this base. Now this base is 15 from the edge of this inner circle. So how do I do that? So what I want to do is take this line, draw a horizontal line. An horizontal line, press enter, then use a geometric constraint, horizontal. Make sure this guy remains horizontal. Then a dimensional constraint, vertical. Sorry, geometric constraint, tangent. Geometric constraint, tangent. I want this and this to be a tangent. That reminds me, I'm not sure if I've constant. Let me show all and see. Okay. Now I need to geometric constraint concentric. I want all the circles to be concentric. Enter. U and U. Sorry. Enter. U and U be concentric. Good. Right. Then geometric constraint 2. Geometric constraint concentric. Sorry. Geometric constraint concentric. I want this and this to be concentric. Press enter. I want this. Geometric concentric. This and this to be concentric. Geometric constraint fixed. I want this to be fixed. Repeat. I want this to be fixed. Repeat. This should be fixed. Repeat. This should be fixed. Repeat. This should be fixed. Okay. So clean up our screen. Hide all. Hide all. Alright. Good. So I'll offset this line by an offset of 15. 15. So U coming down by 15. Enter. This is a proper line, so it has to be white. Okay. Now, having done that, I have these two circles, which radius is not given specifically. Here we have 13. This one is not given, so we assume they're about the same. So I want a circle of radius 13. 13 of, never mind. Okay, let me change this to a layer. So another circle. I'm purposely doing this so that we'll look at see the advantage of constraint. Dimensional constraint radial. This is a 14, 13. Good. Then geometric constraint equal. I want this and this to be equal in size. Boom, you see that one goes up. Saying geometric constraint tangent. So now no, sorry, you can see here this circle is a tangent with this outer circle, likewise this one, and a tangent with the line below it. So that's what we're going to do. We pick this outer circle and this and make them tangent. Now this line is going to be fixed, geometric constraint fixed. This horizontal lines ought to be fixed. Okay, so geometric constraint tangent, we are taking enter, taking this and this needs to be a tangent. Press to repeat the same. This and this needs to be a tangent. Enter to repeat. This and this needs to be a tangent. Good. So there needs to be a tangent. Okay. Now here we're going to, the dimension between this circle is 80. So we're going to have dimension constraint horizontal. So this guy and this guy ought to be 80. Why can't it be evaluated 80? Why? Okay, geometric constraint horizontal. I want it to remain horizontal. Okay, so dimensional constraint should be okay. Let me trim this side a little. I want to trim here. Power trim. Trim this. Okay. So dimensional constraint horizontal. Dimensional constraint horizontal. And this. Should be 80. Okay, dimensional constraint. This and this. 80. Okay. So let's delete this. Don't know why it was telling me cannot do that. So yeah, what I will do, I will extend the boundary and extend this. Okay. Extend this because like it's not getting there properly. Specify them to extend. Okay, so we are good. Extend, enter. Okay, so we are good to go. We are good to go. All right, so here we are, good to go. We have this and this corner here, and that is 4 and 8, circle of 4 and 8. So here I have 4. Enter to repeat. Here I have 8. Enter. Geometric constraint equal. Using geometric constraint equal. Okay, this and this should be equal. Okay, wait. This and this should be equal. Okay, geometric constraint tangent. So this and this should be a tangent. Repeat. This and this should be a tangent. Okay. Repeat. This and this should be a tangent. Repeat. This and this should be a tangent. Okay. We're good to go. Right. You're all set. So we can hide some of these icons to make our screen clean up. Hide all. Okay. So we are finished with the base here. So okay, remaining one here. Yeah. 8. Geometric constraint equal. This and this should be the same dimension. Okay, then geometric constraint tangent. Geometric constraint tangent. Okay. This and this should be a tangent. Repeat. This and this should be a tangent. Okay. So are we good to go? Okay, we can do some trimming to clean up a little. Do some trimming to clean up a little. Do some little clean. Little clean. Okay. Let's clean this up. Okay. Clean this up. Use clean this up too. Use this. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Okay, you can see our base is properly cleaned up. Okay, so now we are left with the upper part. So we're going to use the same tool. From here to here is 22, so we take our line. Okay, make it dimension constraint horizontal, make it perfectly horizontal. Then in dimensional geometric constraint tangent. Tangent is going to be tangent to the inner circle here. Okay, so we're going to offset. We're going to offset this by 22. So you pick this and offset it by 22. So you can delete like this and delete it. So the point where this meet is where the center of this upper circle of radius 8 is. So we take a circle, then we'll put it here, radius 8. Dimensional constraint are equal. So this and this are equal in radius. Okay, so there is another circle of radius 12. So we'll come here, we'll pick that other circle of radius 12, we'll make it here 12. Okay, dimensional constraint radii, dimensional constraint radii 12. That's just 12. Now the distance from here to here is 35, so we're going to use dimensional constraint linear. Let me use linear. So pick the circle and the circle and put it up 35. Okay, geometric constraint fixed. Geometric constraint fixed. I need to fix this guy so that he doesn't move. Okay, then the center of this to the center of this is 15. You're still going to use our dimensional constraint linear. So this and this ought to be 15. Okay, let's clean up our screen. You always need to clean up because sometimes you can't determine where to put the constraints. So we have this, so I use my power trim tool to trim this guy here. So I can pick this, put it here, enter. So I can use my geometric constraint coincident. I want these two to be coincidental. Okay, then geometric constraint tangent. I want this and this to be a tangent. Okay, so we can geometric constraint angular to confirm what we're doing. So this and this, what's the radius in between? Here's a 6. Here's a 6. Okay, so having done that, we also need to know that this guy here is not touching this guy. Good, it's not touching. We have this here, and then we have a circle in between them, a circle of radius what? Radius 8 in between them. So radius 8, geometric constraint equal, this and this should be equal. Okay, geometric constraint tangent, this and this should be a tangent. Enter to repeat, this and this should be a tangent. Good. Okay, now I understand. Thought I was making oh. Something is not right here. I can't seem to figure it out, but something is not right. Is it the drawing that is not correct or the dimension that is wrong? Okay, we'll go with what we have as our dimension. Alright, I haven't done this. What else do we need to do? I need to offset this by, we have this vertical line by the side. Which is starting with this, we're going to offset it by 8. So I'll offset it by 8. So offset it to this side by 8. Good. Then I use my power trim tool. Power trim. Okay. Power trim. Okay. Power trim. Okay. Power trim. Trim this, just cleaning up. This is house cleaning. Okay. So I use my delete. Can delete this. 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 Okay, use my power trim tool. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. So I can see our shape is perfectly okay here. So use our power trim tool. Trim this. Okay, we trim all of this in here. Trim this one here. Okay. Let me hide dimensional constraint. Don't want that. I can use my power trim tool to trim this off. Right. Then I likewise want to delete this. Enter. Delete this one too. Enter. Now here I can use a fillet of 8. So click here. Radius of the fillet 8. Then choose the item to apply the fillet on. And this I want to change the line to white over here. Okay. So geometric constraint hide all. Okay. If you look carefully, we have everything in perfect order. We have our drawing in perfect order. So join them. I'm going to save time. I'm not going to be doing that. You can do that. Okay, so how to save time. I'll pick this and this and this and join them together. This and this and this and join them together. Make what happen. Okay, there's trimming to be done here. Anytime you want to join and it seems that it's not going, is it that it's not reaching there properly, or there's some trimming to be done? So take note of that. So join. You can see now this single entity. So we can join them together. Don't let me waste time. You've spent a lot of time on this already. So that is the exercise. Nicely completed. You can confirm all the dimensions as we usually do after drawing. Like and subscribe to our channel if you like what we are doing. Please share it with your friends. We are looking forward to have some exercise to be done from you. Thank you. If you know what this is and what it's used for, we'd like to hear from you in the comment section. Thank you. See you in the next exercise.